There's a city in America that's been counted out more times than anyone can remember. That's Detroit. The beating heart of Black entrepreneurship in this country. A place people wrote off, a place people left. But when I went there to film one man's story, I found something so much bigger. Larry Brinker Jr. runs a company his father started in 1989. Just a carpenter with a goal to build something bigger. Today, the name is on buildings that brought this city back to life. The theaters, the arenas, the medical centers, billions of dollars in the Detroit skyline. I went in thinking this was a story about construction. It wasn't. I walked in to film a founder. I walked out understanding a city. This is Larry Brinker. This is Detroit. This is Founder Story.
The city of Detroit filed the largest municipal bankruptcy in U.S. history.
Detroit is on its knees.
Family chose to move to Detroit, and they chose to move to Detroit during the time when a lot of people were moving out of Detroit. My father, I give him credit because, over 35 years ago, he had this vision of what Detroit could be, and he had a belief in the community, he had a belief in the heartbeat of the city. And he chose to move his family to the city, and he chose to move his business to the city. And so through the good times, the bad times, we've never left or deviated from our beliefs of what the city could be. So during those down times of 2008, 2009, when it was extremely tough, or during the bankruptcy, we never wavered, we never thought about leaving, but what we really did was reinvest, and we wanted to continue to invest in the city. So we intentionally put our office in an area of the city that didn't have a lot of investment at the time. But
let me tell you about a time that Upwork saved me. I had 2 hours to get a submission to a major media outlet, and I thought there was no way I'd make it. I jumped on Upwork, messaged someone, and within 10 minutes they replied. 90 minutes later, the work was done in my inbox, submitted on time. And here's the best part. 2 years later, that same person still works with me today. Upwork is where businesses find highly skilled freelance professionals for specialized work, from software development and AI implementation to marketing, design, business operations. With Business Plus, you can access the top 1% of talent on Upwork. AI shortlisting matches you to top freelancers in under 6 hours, and with over 170,000 five-star freelancers, you can hire with confidence. Visit Upwork.com right now and post your job for free. That is Upwork.com to connect with top talent ready to help your business grow. That's UPWORK.com, Upwork.com.
when you believe in something the way that my family does about Detroit, those decisions come easy.
Now a look at the future of Detroit and its economy. A new report finds good news is on the horizon when it comes to employment, wages, and income.
I feel like it's a different life cycle within the city right now. Now with the emergence of our tech ecosystem in the city, you're seeing more founders of color, you're seeing more first employees of color. We have all sorts of entrepreneurs, and there's just so much more opportunity now that doesn't box you into just the traditional entrepreneurship routes that we saw in the past. As long as you support the life cycle and you support the change in the community, good things happen.
For 30 years, this building was the world symbol of Detroit's decline. Michigan Central Station, no windows, no doors. Then Ford bought it, and Brinker helped bring it back. An award-winning restoration that turned a national symbol of despair into a beacon of what this city really is. It's the nicest station I've ever seen, for sure. When you think about construction, do you plan in the ability to keep something like the graffiti or the history of it?
Oftentimes buildings like this, which are historically designated buildings, there's only so much you can change, right? But for instance, where we're standing now, all of this marble, for instance, was the original marble. Like, we couldn't tear this out. We had to redo it. This is what this space looked like when the first day we walked in. So graffiti everywhere, and you look at that and you look up and it's unbelievable, right? And then even this tile, there was one family that kind of came up with this design process to manufacture this tile and install it, where there's no grout, it all just kind of locks in. We actually tracked down the family to have them come in and help us redo this.
But for Larry, this building isn't just a project, it's personal. In the 1960s, this station was the gateway from the south to the north, the last stop of the Great Migration.
So my grandparents came through this train station. Wow. They migrated from Mississippi to Detroit.
From Mississippi.
And then as it started coming back to life, we saw people literally stopping. And
if you've ever been sitting on a business idea, Shopify makes it easy to actually make it happen. Everything you need to start selling is included and ready from day one. I've been selling online with Shopify for over a decade. My first real store was a men's skincare and grooming line, and I built it on Shopify. What I remember most is that the scary part, the moment a customer was actually ready to pay, was already handled. Shopify checkout helped more of those customers finish, and when they came back, their details were saved. One tap and they were done. That did something for my confidence early on. It told me the thing worked. And because Shopify handled the setup and the checkout, I got to spend my time on the part that actually grows the business. Same platform powering names like Mattel and Gymshark was powering me, a guy with one product and an idea. With Shopify, nothing stands between your idea and a real business. So go make it one. Start your free trial at shopify.com/foundersstory. That's shopify.com/foundersstory. Shopify.com/foundersstory.
crying in the front park of just bringing back memories of like their own families and being able to use this space. When people saw it come back together, they're like, yeah, this is us. Like, this is like the fabric of who we are. And that's where that pride comes from too. The beauty of construction is that our end product will stand the test of time, right? And I want my legacy at the end of the day to just be that I played a small part in being able to bring people together.
Downtown, on the site of a legendary department store torn down in the 90s, stands the new Hudson's, headquarters of General Motors, condos, a hotel, and the boldest statement yet of where Detroit is headed. Larry puts it simply, Book Tower was the restoration. Michigan Central was the reinvention. This is the vision.
Detroit is safe. Like, you look at this, like, this is our heart of our downtown. This is
amazing.
Right, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not coming back, it's back. Like, that's the thing too, right? Like, look, man, we've been through some of the worst times and we always bounce back, push back.
Resiliency.
Resilience, that grit, Detroit grit, that's what we call it.
The Pistons left the suburbs and came home, building their performance center in the heart of the city to bring the community into their space. For Larry, standing here means something no award ever could compare.
I grew up pretty close to where the Pistons used to play in Auburn Hills, and my high school was right across the street. So Joe Dumars used to come practice in our gym during the off season. I was in like junior high school, and we used to get to school at like 6 o'clock in the morning to peer through this window to watch him practice at our high school. And then now to be able to like have the connectivity that I have with the team and see our name on the wall is something I don't take for granted. It's really just a full circle moment.
That was great. He's a natural. After the towers, the arenas, the tour ends at a small house where many of your favorite hit songs were recorded.
Diana Ross, you know, everyone started here. Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder. This is the soul of Detroit. But this little building here has more to do with the Detroit culture than everything else we saw today.
So when you think about the youth, if they're watching this, I know it's super important to inspire the next generation, right? Because this is all going to be left to them. What do you say?
Yeah, so I talk to the youth a lot because I feel like it's my responsibility to give back to, you know, pour in what people poured into me through sponsorship, mentorship. But what I really tell the youth when I speak to them is that I make sure that I reinforce that their current circumstance doesn't necessarily predict their future potential or influence their future potential. Opportunity is something that isn't necessarily equitable, but talent is. And so if they can put the work in, they work hard, and when you're ready for that opportunity, as long as you can take advantage of it, good things happen. So no matter where you start doesn't mean that that's going to influence how you finish, but just for them to be ready for those moments when they happen, because usually those moments pop up when you least expect it. But if you put the work in, you'll be ready for it and you can take advantage of it.
Detroit has really come back to life. And honestly, all I can say is amazing. I love Detroit. I'm moving here.
Yes, sir.